Hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am going to just drop this little hack for you all to help plan your degree out for any university students out there. Doesn't matter what degree you're doing at what university, whether you're working with a trimester system or you're working with a semester system. This is one planner I made on an Excel spreadsheet that I think would help you guys out tremendously just to keep track of your degree. So, obviously, for reference, I went to UNSW. I did an engineering degree for 4 years, and 4 years in a degree is a very, very long time. It means you can lose track of what you're doing, and it's really helpful to have a sort of plan as to what you're going to do year by year. And I found that during my time there, a lot of people didn't really have a plan in place of what they're doing because it's a bit overwhelming, right? It's a long, long process. So in today's video, I'm just going to walk you guys through a planner that I use to make my life a bit easier during university and just understand what I'm doing semester by semester or term by term. I will show you guys two variations of this. So the variation I have up right now is a trimester variant. So obviously it's just 3 terms. And then the next variant I'll have up is a semester variant where you have 4 subjects every single semester. So I'll walk you guys through what this is and why I think it's so useful. So this is an example engineering degree template that I've sort of got here on the left-hand side. This is for a Bachelor of Photovoltaics and Solar Energy Engineering at UNSW. And I personally spent 4.5 years in the Renewable Energy Engineering degree. And I used this planner to help me understand what I was doing. A lot of times when you want to understand where you're going with your degree, you kind of have to go through and get progression checks. And it can be a bit of a hassle because you've got to go to university, get a progression check, get that back, and then you realize, oh, wait, I had to wait 4 weeks for that. So simply put, on the left-hand side here, I simply have the recommended path, okay? So when you open up any degree handbook, so for example, I'm on UNSW's handbook right now. Let's say I've got one here for chemical engineering as an example. They kind of have level 1 core courses, right, that you sort of have to take. And you can use this as a first step. So if you go on any sort of university website, right, like UNSW, you can just click on any sort of course outlines they have. So you can just simply go into engineering, for example, click on the majors tab, and then you can find like any major you want to do here. And that'll simply guide you to the engineering degree that you want to sort of specialize in. And then obviously it'll show you all the courses for every single year. So level 2, level 1, level 3, level 4. Normally this means that you are undertaking courses at the higher years. So a level 3 core course will correlate to a third year, and then a level 4 core course correlates to a fourth year. So the first thing I've got written down here, obviously, is a bit of a legend. So I've sort of color coded the courses that would be in your level 1. That would be level 1 core courses, level 2, level 3, level 4. And again, I'll give this spreadsheet out as a template in the description box. You guys are welcome to access it and play around with it and adjust it, for your degree. But essentially, the way it works is quite simple. I simply have my recommended courses here, and what I normally do is I have the exact same blank template on the right-hand side, and this is where I would sort of put my actual progress in. So, as an example, right, what I've done here is, let's say I did Math 1131, okay, and let's say I did Eng 1811, which is this course here, and then I did, Solar 1070 in term 1 instead of term 3. So that's all written here, and I write down the units of credit that that course is worth. Okay, so you can see here how when I've written out my units of credit, I immediately get a total amount of credit that I've done for that particular year on the right-hand side, underneath UOC first year, UOC second year, UOC third year. Then on the right-hand side here, what I've sort of done is I've written out all the courses I actually need to do for each level. So this is really important because a lot of people in my degree, and myself included, I made this mistake, right, where we kind of just like guessed our way through a degree. We kind of just looked at this handbook and we were like, oh yeah, I know kind of what I'm doing. I just got to follow these courses. But you can see here, to find the courses that you want, it can be a bit of a hassle to always open this up and have to click on the core courses. So it's useful to have them all written out here. So I recommend like writing them out, your level 1 core courses, your level 2 core courses, all the way down to any electives you have to do or any like gen eds if you have to do any of those. And essentially from there, you just simply right along as he goes. Let's say in year 2, I decide to do Solar 2540, right? And let's say that's 6 units of credit again. And let's say I underload that year. So instead of doing 3 courses, I do 2. So instead of doing, say, the 3 I'm meant to do, I'll do 2 courses. And that gets me 12 units of credit, which is this little number underneath here. And then what it should do is automatically give me a value of how many units of credit I've done so far. So it's just a nice, easy way to track your units of credit. Obviously, this number at the bottom here, which is your maximum units of credit, should match the total you walk at the end of your degree. And that's really all there is to it. It's very simple. This takes like maybe 10 minutes to build. Again, if you don't want to build it, that's totally fine. I can put a template for you guys in the description. And it's a very, very easy way of just seeing how you're going. And it doesn't take much time to build, doesn't take much effort to, log your progress. All you do is simply sign up for new classes every term and then just write in what you're doing, right? And then write in what you're doing, put the units of credit in, and let the spreadsheet do the work for you. So obviously I've got a trimester variant here. The semester variant is very much the same. So I have semester one and semester two for 2 semesters of the year, and then obviously units of credit. So this is more in line with anyone who goes to UCID or Macquarie or UTS. But effectively, you have the same sort of idea. So you have your 4 courses that you do, the 4 actual courses you're doing a UOC here, and it should just log the UOC for you. Again, you can adjust this as per your degree. So if you're doing, like, say, a degree that's 4 years or 3 years or 2 years, you can just simply copy and paste this, further down below, or you can just simply get rid of a row if you're not using it. For your degree is only 3 years or 4 years. So just thought I'd share this with you all. Again, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. It's here for free in the description. I'll leave some templates down there for you all to check it out. Thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a lovely day.